From the Tennessee Valley Weather Channel, this is a winter weather alert.
All right, it's currently 9 o'clock in the morning. I'm Fred Gossett here in the Tennessee Valley Weather Center with our top of the hour winter storm update on the ongoing winter storm across the area. We also have Ben Luna back in the offices working on some packages that we'll have here on the next update at 10 a.m. Here is a quick look at school closings we have for Tuesday. Last hour, we talked about Lewis County, Tennessee school systems already closed for Tuesday. We do think there will be more across the area. Within the past hour, we have gotten confirmation that Marshall County, Tennessee school systems also will be closed for Tuesday because of the hazardous travel conditions. We expect later today or early tomorrow morning, more school systems will make that same decision. And for some of them, because of how the back roads will take several days to clear out, some of these school systems may be out for a while, and very understandably so, because of how long it will take to clear these roadways across the area. We'll take a look at live Viper radar here, and snow is really starting to pick up into northwest Alabama, back into northeast Mississippi. Snow is also getting heavier here, especially along and south of the Highway 64 corridor in southern Middle Tennessee, but some light to moderate snow extending well north in the Middle Tennessee. But the main snowman is setting up where a couple hours I really thought it was trying to here from northern areas of Limestone County back through the Shoals metro area, back to Waterloo, to Iuka, on back into northern Mississippi and southern Arkansas. We have about another 5 to 6 hours to go before this really starts to ramp down. You can see the heavy snow rates really starting to pick up there from the Mississippi Delta back into southeast Louisiana. That's the stuff that comes through here during the midday to the early afternoon, when I think we will see our heaviest snow rates of the whole event across southern Middle Tennessee and northwest Alabama. South of the Tennessee River, still it's been an icy, sleety mix, and I don't see too much of a reason for that to change through the day, although there will occasionally be some snow, even some accumulating snow in those areas where the sleet and the freezing rain is mixing in this morning. Here's a live look with Tennessee Valley Storm Trackers. Well, it looks like they may have stopped streaming here for a little bit. They were going through a large part of Lawrence County, Tennessee, looking at the road conditions, but you see their last shot there, icy conditions on the roadways, and it's like that everywhere across southern Middle Tennessee and northwest Alabama. It is a hazy, snowy mess in Lawrenceburg, 13 degrees with moderate to heavy snow falling now and causing a hazy look to the camera with lowering visibility. 9 degrees is the dew point. This is type of snow environment that you see in the upper Midwest. You usually don't see this type of heavy snow with temperatures and dew points this low here in the Tennessee Valley of southern Middle Tennessee and North Alabama too often. Yes, it does sometimes happen, but it doesn't happen a whole lot here, and that's why we're getting this powdery snow. Snow is now falling here at the marina location on the Tennessee River in Florence. 19 degrees is the temperature, 15 is the dew point. We will see snow accumulation increase here, right here at the Tennessee River, and it has even been snowing on down into parts of Colbert County. Here's a look at Tuscumbia, the Colbert County Courthouse, 21 degrees here with a dew point of 17. We'll slide back northward up to Columbia, where southern parts of Murray County have had as much as 4 to 5 inches of snow, and it's still snowing there and picking up in intensity. 14 degrees is both the temperature and the dew point across the area. We'll go back west to Waynesboro in Tennessee and check out conditions there. It has been snowing and picking up in intensity this morning there, down to 12 degrees, and you see the pretty large snowflakes falling. 8 is the dew point. We'll slide over to Savannah, where they've had some heavy snow accumulation starting last night and continuing through today. You see the heavy snow falling here. Lower visibility. It's not a whole lot of traffic at all on that Highway 64 bridge going across the Tennessee River between McNairy County and Hardin County in Savannah. Snow still heavy here and flying across the area. And Iuka, Mississippi, we'll check out Tishomingo County. And still snowing here and some heavy snow on the ground already. 17 degrees here with a dew point of 13. And Upper teens have snuck into the shoals in northwest Alabama now. We're down to 19 in Florence proper. That's not the Muscle Shoals Airport. That's actually Florence. Lawrenceburg is at 14 for Columbia as well as Lewisburg. 16 in Pulaski, 13 from Hohenwald back to Waynesboro. 16 in Savannah, 17 in Iuka. 23 from Russellville back over to Moulton. 20 in Red Bay and 25 in Decatur. Even over North Alabama as the precip picks up, those temperatures are gradually dropping even where the sleet and the freezing rain is mixing in. And now because of all this, we have these roadway temperatures well into the low to mid 20s on down through Decatur, on down through all of Franklin and Lawrence counties in North Alabama now, and then on up into the teens in southern Middle Tennessee. So this is going to be a slick and hazardous driving situation for the rest of today and tonight, and especially over the next several hours. You can see this really heavy snow picking up in this band that we have to go through the next 5 to 6 hours. That's really going to increase snowfall rates and snowfall accumulation over our area. Winter storm warning continues for all of the viewing area counties here in pink. That goes until 6 a.m. on our Tuesday morning for these heavy accumulations of snow, sleet, and freezing rain mixing in with widespread hazardous travel, treacherous travel continuing through the day. Here are our latest thoughts for snowfall accumulation. Adding on to what we had last night, you put on what we're expecting here over the next several hours, and combining those two numbers together, you get a grand total of 5 to 8 inches of snow, with locally higher totals here for a large part of southern Middle Tennessee. And many of these locations are already getting into the 4 to 5 inch range now with several hours to go. So I really think there's a really high chance of this verifying in this darker purple area, and there may be some locally higher totals than that in here when all is said and done. The lighter purple area, which goes down past Iuka to Cherokee to downtown Florence to Killen up toward northwestern areas of Limestone County, southern Giles County, that is 4 to 6 inches of snow accumulation. And even there, especially near and just north of Florence in the light purple areas, back to Iuka, eventually there could be some localized totals that are a little heavier than that. I can't rule that out either. On the Colbert side of the Tennessee River here in white, the north central part of the county, I do think we have the chance of up to 3 to 4 inches of snow. It may not get fully there, but it may get close as the heavier snow moves into the area, and that extends over into Athens as things are a little more snowy in Colbert County and Limestone County this morning than what they were with the first round last night. But you get south of there and snowfall totals drop off really quickly, because a lot of that is sleet and freezing rain in these pink areas here south of Athens over toward the Russellville area and south through North Alabama. That will continue for the rest of today and through the early evening. Here's that Futurecast breakdown as we go through the morning. Heavy snow really picking up the next few hours over northwest Alabama, southern Middle Tennessee, before it starts to slack off as we head through 2, 3, 4 o'clock from west to east. I think we're clear for the most part from falling snow, except for a few flurries as we hit 5, 6, 7. And then the clouds start to break up as we head into the overnight hours here. And that allows us to drop into the single digits for morning lows as we get toward daybreak on our Tuesday morning, and then not getting out of the upper teens and lower 20s for daytime highs. It's going to be a frigid day. A high-impact winter storm is ongoing already today and will continue into the afternoon hours. And that heavy snow band we were talking about, once you add up all the snow that's happened between last night and what's coming today, 4 to 8 inches of snow accumulation. Isolated totals a little bit heavier than that, very possible. Near and south of the Tennessee River especially, sleet and freezing rain mixing in. Widespread major travel issues today and tonight, and then travel issues continue on into the middle of the week. Power outages, we're still watching for some short duration power outage potential in the heavy snow area, but haven't really seen too much of that yet, and we're already getting up into that 4, 5, 6 inch snow range in those areas now, and it hasn't happened yet. So this risk, well, that was already kind of low, may be decreasing further as we go forward here. So winter storm warning for the entire viewing area for the rest of today, the rest of tonight, on towards 6 a.m. on our Tuesday morning. We'll continue to have live updates here through the next several hours. At the top of every hour, we'll be back at 10 a.m. and then top of the hour. And we'll do that until 2 p.m. when we think things will start to slack down across areas. So our last live update will be at 2 o'clock this afternoon, but we'll keep going the top of every hour. Until then, for Ben Luna, I'm Fred Gossage, live from the Tennessee Valley Weather Center. So Tennessee Valley Weather will keep you advised.
You're watching the Tennessee Valley Weather Channel.